Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have a Bookish box to unbox. Not gonna lie, I'm not quite sure what Bookish box this is. I think the last Bookish box we got was a young adult box. So this should have been the adult box for that month, which I think might have been July. But from a recent email, I think they had to skip a month because the book wasn't quite ready. I don't really know, but I want to say this might be the August adult Bookish box. Regardless, we'll find out when we open it. As an update for my channel, my recap for Crescent City Book 1, House of Earth and Blood, should be coming out, I'm hoping tomorrow, but if not, Monday. So I'm just finishing up the last couple edits on that video, and it should be good to release. I'm so excited. I worked really hard on that recap. Hope y'all will love it and find it useful. Of course, once that's uploaded, I will be working on the recap of Book 2, House of Sky and Breath. Again, really hoping to have that out before Book 3 comes out, because that's the whole point of the recaps, is I needed a recap, and I figured some of y'all might need a recap. So I've been really busy with that, which is why you haven't seen any other videos from me other than unboxings, and it's just because I've been really focused on getting those recaps out. Let's go ahead and get into our Bookish box. So yes, this is the adult August 2023 Bookish box. And like I said, they did have to skip over the July adult Bookish box. That is still coming, but they had to skip over it for now because something wasn't there yet, which might have been the book. I don't remember. Getting into our newsletter, of course, we have the usual Welcome to Bookish box. They also do one newsletter for both young adult and adult boxes. So the first part of the newsletter is the young adult box. We're going to skip over it because I don't want to reveal anything until we get that box. Then it gets into the adult box items, which I will go over those once we reveal each item. So some of the more fun things that they have is they always do a Spotify playlist, which is usually inspired by the themes of both the young adult and adult boxes. This month they also have which prince in distress you would save. There's also a word search. And then lastly, some information about their social media. The big thing we need to know is the theme of the month, and that is a date with death. The first item we have is in this box. It says the Bookish Clear Book Vase. Let's open it up. So this is really cool. I've seen some similar book vases, and it says a deadly collection of short stories. It's really hard with the glare and everything to see the details on this, but it is really cute. So it's a vase that looks like a book. It's clear, and then of course has the details of a lot of skulls and stuff like that. Let your floral arrangements become a part of a captivating narrative with our clear, a deadly collection of short stories, book-shaped vase. Each bloom you place within its pages adds a touch of mystery and elegance to your space, as if every petal holds a hidden tale. Featuring beautiful artwork by @Doom and Bloom Studios. I absolutely love this. I love the fact that it's supposed to look like a book. Also really loving the gothic aesthetic. Next we have a necklace, and it's King of Battle and Blood inspired necklace, it says. But this necklace is really beautiful. We have the details of a sparrow, and I like the fact that it looks like a stamp, like it was stamped out. Oh, sparrow, there will be no time for talking. Scarlet St. Clair, King of Battle and Blood. Presenting a token of King Adrian's undying love, this delicate sparrow necklace reminds queens to spread their wings and embrace their power. I have not read King of Battle and Blood. I do know that I do have at least one book by Scarlet St. Clair on my to-be-read list. But that's generally what I do with authors I'm not familiar with, so I haven't read anything by St. Clair yet, but I have one of her books on my to-be-read list. I read that book. If I like that book, then I will add all the other books that she has written that I'm interested in. But regardless, this necklace is absolutely darling. I love how delicate it is. Again, I really like the fact that it looks like it was stamped out and it's not like a perfect circle. So I will definitely be rocking this at some point. Next, we have the Plated Prisoner series inspired Kindle Bag. And this is absolutely lovely. So it says the Plated Prisoner series. Obviously, I think that is the logo from like the first book, if I'm not mistaken. And then it has the Bookish box and shop on the back. Your e-reader deserves the finest protection. Embark on reading adventures in style and carry the magic of the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kendi with you wherever you go, courtesy of our new Kindle bag. This black velvet Kindle bag is big enough to fit both the Oasis and paperweight, designed by @NoOneDesigns. It does look rather fancy and feels really nice. Sadly, I do not have a Kindle, and it's because I don't like e-readers, which is really unfortunate. I probably need to get on that train. Next, we have this, which says Brutal Birthright Series Inspired Foiled Print. So this says trust is rarer than love. And that's it. So just a fancy foiled print. A core belief of most morally gray romantics. Trust is rarer than love. Sophie Lark, Brutal Prints. Artwork by the Bookish Box. I think this is hella lame. If this had character artwork, I probably would have been totally fine with it, but it just being a quote, I think is lame. So I did recently get Brutal Prints for one of the books in my advent calendar for my husband this Christmas season. So excited for that. So our last bookish item before we get to the fabulous book, which is why I get these boxes. And that last item is our pocket book bay. It's always with these a reminder to take off that film. So our pocket book bay is Lance Orion, which I do not recognize, so probably from a series I haven't read yet, or it's a series I read and I forgot. Here is our handsome man, Lance Orion, introducing the 8th book bay in our 2023 Pocket Book Bay collection. Lance Orion from Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti's Zodiac Academy series. These collectible pocket book bays are perfect for display or to be used as bookmarks, which is what I do with them. Designed by the talented at Fern and Amaya. So yes, I have not read Zodiac Academy yet. It is on my TBR. It's actually on my bookshelf, so I have every intention of reading it. It just depends on when I pull the title from my book jar. I do have a method to my madness of reading. In our A Date with Death bookish box, I would definitely have to say the vase was my favorite item in this box. Obviously, we know what my least favorite item is, and that's because it just kind of seemed lazy and thrown together and wasn't really great. If you had a favorite item or a least favorite item, let me know in the comments below. And let us get to the main event, and that is our book, and it is fantastically pink. So it comes with a case, and our book is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. It's absolutely beautiful. Our featured title is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. This book is about a real estate agent, only the real estate agent is a vampire, and the house she has to sell is haunted, and the ghost haunting the house has been murdered, and he has no idea how he died. This book is also about a medium, and though this particular medium is definitely a shameless fraud, he isn't entirely without his uses, seeing as he's actually the godson of death. When Viola Merrick seeks out Fox de Mora to help her with her ghost-infested mansion, he becomes inextricably involved in a quest that neither he nor Vi expects or wants. But with the help of an unruly poltergeist, a demonic personal trainer, a sharp-voiced angel, a love-stricken reaper, and a few high-functioning creatures, Vi and Fox soon discover the difference between a mysterious lost love and an annoying dead body isn't nearly as distinct as they thought. So I've already had the pleasure of reading this book. This book did come out for Owl Crate as well, which I also received. So I got my copy of Masters of Death from Owl Crate first. Normally, I really don't like to keep 2 editions of the same book just because I don't really have the room, but I'm having problems giving up books that I think are really, really pretty, even if I have 2 copies of them. So I don't know what I'm going to do entirely with this edition. I might keep it just because it's hot pink and it's beautiful. And I love the Owl Crate edition as well because it was very gothic. Regardless of my special editions, I will say I enjoyed the hell out of this book. I really do plan on rereading it at some point in the future. I love the banter between the characters. So getting into our exclusive luxe hardcover edition, we do have an exclusive foiled hardcover case with, of course, our foiled slipcase, which we saw at the beginning. We have stenciled edges, illustrated end papers, and then, of course, it is signed by the author. That is all of the details of our exclusive edition of Masters of Death. I am kind of happy that this is a book that I've already read. I'm reading some really smutty, hot, spicy holiday books, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I kind of wanted to keep reading them. This is the first year I'm reading holiday books. So it's nice that I've already read Masters of Death because now I don't feel pressure to read this book. So I'm going to continue my holiday smut, but you should be having another video out soon with my Crescent City recap. I do believe I have another bookish box already on the way. as well as my next owl crate. So I do believe there's going to be quite a few videos coming out this week. If you want to see me do more unboxings, please be sure to like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to support my channel and join me for more bookish fun. Happy holidays, everyone, once again, and hope to catch you next time.